Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode on the AthosCraft server. This is ArseyRC. So today we are going to try and make our first automated vegetable farm. So Mr. JoebAKL has already started one. He's got one up and running, and he's building the second one, and he's invited us to go over and join him and see how that's built. So we're going to go over and in today's episode, we're going to go through the whole process of building the carrot farm and seeing how it works with playing with the villagers, getting them to work, and then collecting the carrots, etc. So that's what we're going to do today. Looking forward to it and hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, hit that like button. All right, heading over to Joeb's. All right, so we are in Joeb's new Egyptian village, and Joeb is in the process of setting up some villager farms. And so he's got one here as an example. We're going to finish building a second one today, but he's working on a carrot farm. And as you can see by in the middle there, the villagers are doing all the work for him. So the way this works is the villager who's in the middle of the square here has to have an empty inventory. And when he has an empty inventory, the other villagers will feel guilty that he's hungry, and they're programmed to automatically harvest the crops. And because the other villager, the guy in the middle, is hungry, they will try and throw him some food. And so as soon as he gets food in his inventory, they won't throw food to him anymore. As they throw food to him, they will be caught by some hopper minecarts that are underneath those blocks right around that player. So right under these blocks are some hopper minecarts. And then under those are some hoppers that gather the food really quickly. So let's go underneath and take a look and see what is down underneath so that we can understand how we're going to build this. So underneath here you can see that the square of hoppers in the middle has hopper minecarts on top of it, which capture those carrots really quickly. And then they go into these hoppers and feed over to the storage system or the chests there. So we have to use hopper minecarts because they actually gather resources much quicker than hoppers do, and that way there's no chance that the villager in the middle can actually get a carrot into his inventory. Because as soon as he does, then the whole farm breaks. So it's important that that villager never gets a carrot. So in the pond here, Joeb's got a couple of zombie villagers, and we're going to use the adult one anyways as the new center villager for the second farm here. So we're going to need a golden apple and a splash potion of weakness so that we can cure him into an actual villager. Now when we cure him, we're going to put him into the middle here. So here's the hopper setup that we have before. So once we get the hopper minecarts and stuff in place, then we can get the new villager into that location. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. So what we have to do here is we have to put a block in the middle, and then we're going to put 3 railroad tracks on either side on top of the hoppers so that we can put the hopper minecarts on. It's easier to do it on the sides rather than doing it in a circle. I had done that the first time through and Joeb had fixed it. But anyway, so we can go ahead and put the hopper minecarts on here, and then we can go ahead and put the 2 in the middle on the sides that we haven't filled in after we put these ones in. And it seems to be the easiest way to get them in there, because if you have them in a circle, then they end up moving on you, and you just can't seem to get them going where you want them to be. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be back when we're done. Okay, so we've got those all in place now. So now Joeb's going to go ahead and put half slabs on top of everything so that the hopper minecarts grab the carrots as they fly across the half slabs towards the villager who we will place in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and do that and be back again. So after waiting for a little bit for it to start to get dark, we did put some center blocks in here for where the water sources are going to be, etc. So Joeb is leading that zombie into the central area there so that he'll get stuck in that central area. There he goes. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw a splash potion at him. So Joeb, stand back. Stand back, Joeb. All right, so there he goes. Did I get him? Yep. Yeah, he's got the particles on him. So we'll give him the apple. He's going to cure. and then he'll be ready to go. So what we need to do is we need to actually close him in completely, because we want him to be not visible to the other villagers while we create them. Otherwise they'll start to interact with him, and we can't do that. We need to get 4 other villagers in there, get them beds, get them locked to their composters, get them harvesting, and then we can open him up, and he'll be hungry because he's a freshly cured zombie, so he won't have anything in his inventory. So we're going to go ahead and play with the villagers here and see what we can do. We're going to plant some carrots in advance and get ready to go. So we got a couple zombies here, and what I want to do is give you guys a chance to guess at what Joeb is building here with this golden building. Essentially, the only hint I'm going to give you is a statue, so write down in the comments, what do you think he's building there? Joeb likes the gold. There you go. So, okay, so Joeb's already hoeing the ground, so he's getting ready, so I'll go grab some carrots to help him plant. I don't have a hoe with me right now, so Joeb can be the hoe today. We'll just leave that at that. So while he's hoeing the ground there, I'll plant the carrots, and then we'll be good to go while we're waiting for that zombie that's in the middle to actually cure himself. Let's time-lapse this. So while we were planting the carrots here, the zombie in the middle actually healed himself, and he became a librarian. So we actually have to give him a lectern for a workstation so that he will link up to it, and will not try and link to one of the composters that we put in for the carrot farmers. Let's see it. Oh, we got Sparkles, so he connected. Perfect. And those guys down there now will need composters. So Joeb had gotten those villagers, and he had brought them over from the other farm that he had already. He built a little bridge and had them come over. And so once we get these composters in place, we're actually going to have to breed the villagers in order to get 4 more villagers. So we only have 4 villagers farming right now, and with the 2 farms we'll need 8. So we end up spending the next little while breeding the villagers, waiting for them to grow up, trying to get them linking to their beds, linking to the composters and all that thing. It was quite funny, but it took us a very long time. It was about 35-40 minutes for us to get them all in there. We ended up having to chase them back and forth. We ended up trying to get the beds tied. They were tying to the wrong beds. We had to flip beds and move them and break them and replace them again. It took quite a long time, but once we got it, then we were good to go. I'll breed that guy with this guy right here. I'll see if I can convince him to come over. Make some love. Unisex love. Well, you are picking up my carrots. Yeah, let's just get them close together. Come on. Go for a visit. You know you want to. This guy here or your guy? Alright, there you go. He's in the door. Oh! Don't run away from each other. They just ran completely opposite directions. Oh, I see hearts. This guy had hearts over his head. Okay, go meet the hearts. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's some loving. There's some loving. We're witnessed on video. Oh, sorry. We won't distract you. Sorry. We'll go hide in the far corner. Nobody's seeing anything. The lights are off. The lights are off. Nobody's home. There's the baby! Damn, that's a quick pregnancy. That's funny. Alright, so this guy's in a home here. Let me see if I can... Oh, they're breeding again? Nice. An extra one won't hurt. Yeah, if they pop out another one right now, that'd be awesome. Yeah, they popped him out! I don't know which one did he connect to? Okay, this baby right here just went green. So I get this adult. Okay, the adult's over. The adult's in his pen there. You go back to your spot. Okay, he's in his. Just the baby to go. So while we were waiting for the babies to grow up, as you can see, there's got a couple babies here. We were talking about what we're going to do for the roof. unfortunately, lightning storms come along, and lightning will hit the villagers and turn them into witches. We're unsure whether thunder is actually going to happen in the desert. We know it doesn't rain in the desert, but does it thunder in the desert? There's a lightning strike. So we are considering putting a roof on the top, but it has to look good because it's right in the middle of Joeb's major village here. And we were reminiscing about last season of it. Well, yeah, you remember my village, my iron farm last year. I had it completely covered in glass, and I came back and had 30 witches. So my iron farm was a witch farm. I had to start completely over again with villagers. Good thing I had a zombie spawner nearby that I could do that with. Alright, we got 2 villagers who are backwards with the composter. So I just placed that one there. We broke them both, and I placed one there, and we're just waiting. Come on. Who's going to join? Which one of you? Who's going to join the composter? Yes! There we go. You're good to go. Go ahead and place the other one, and we can get the linked up. I think we're done. I think we've got all the babies grown up. We've got all the adults linked to the right composters. He doesn't have a hat on. Where's his hat? Where's his hat? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, there it goes. It just went. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we do have them all linked properly now. So we can just clean up the messes that we've made here, and then we'll take a look around and see what we've done. So, it looks like we've got all the villagers all working on their composters. They're all working, they've got the right bed, so they all sleep at night. And if you watch their pattern, they go ahead and they gather any full-grown carrots, and then they throw them at the villager, which is in the middle underneath here. And then with the hopper minecarts under these half slabs, the minecarts grab the carrots long before the center villager can grab them. And that means that we actually gather the carrots. And the poor guy in the middle, well, buddy, he's going to starve to death. But thank goodness in Minecraft they won't let villagers actually starve to death. Although they never actually get a carrot. It's a huge tease. Oh, here, have some carrots. Throw them in the air, and they just disappear. That'd be fun. So how are we doing down there? Holy cow, we've already got 5 stacks of carrots? Sweet. We might as well grab that concrete out of there. Yeah, it's going really well. I'll put the 2 stacks out of my inventory back there. I'll come and steal some carrots another time as payback for the the rotten flesh you've been stealing off me. What? You thought there wouldn't be payback for that? Well, you've gotten like a double chest of rotten flesh at least by now. So then we got to talking about what Joeb's next farm was going to be, and he said, rabbit farm. I'm like, rabbit farm? What the heck do you need a rabbit farm for? Anyways, he wants to get lucky feet and rabbit skins and a bunch of things. So I'm like, all right. So, yeah, let's see what we found out about rabbits. How do you control the rabbit spawns? Do you breed rabbits? If I walk up to the rabbits with carrots in my hand. Proof of concept. Anything for science. Let's go check out these rabbits. Holy cow, they like my carrots. Oh, that's already a baby, but look, we got rabbits. And we've got babies. They're breeding like rabbits. Oh, they are rabbits. Alright, so getting a rabbit farm might actually be easier than I thought. That is crazy. And they are fat. They are vicious. They want my carrots. That's pretty cool. It's a lot simpler than I thought it was, although a little bit of finagling with the villagers to get them connected to beds and growing them up and breeding them and that. But, I mean, if you don't have an official villager breeder, this was actually pretty easy. Well, that's all the time I've got for today, so if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe so you can see some great content in the future. See you in the next one.